everybody, it's Jamie. And today's video is going to be about CSU Channel Islands. A ton of you guys always ask me questions, and they could be from what does school look like on the inside to where do you get free t-shirts. And so in today's video I decided to help future CSUCI students or even current students who are new to the school to tell you guys a little bit about our school. So let's get started. Okay, so let's talk about Santa Cruz Village first. Now, I lived in Santa Cruz Village 2 years ago. Can't believe it's been 2 years. But one of the questions that I got when I made the first dorm tour, which I will put a link here, is how is the closet divided 3 ways if there's a giant wall in the middle? And when I was in there, me and my 2 roommates, Alexa and Astrid, we kind of did it to where I got half of one side of the closet, Astrid got half of the other, and then Magali took the weird in between. So Magali had to, it would have been a lot easier if there was no doors, but since there's doors, she had to move to get like her clothes and then switch it to the other side to get like her jacket or whatever. It was a pain in the butt, but that's the way it works. Another question that got asked, does CSUCI offer students to loft their beds? As far as I know, no, they do not. Kind of how your bed is how it's going to stay. So whether you have a loft or a bunk bed, it's going to stay a loft or a bunk bed. I know freshman year, I don't know about so much this year because Anna Kappa, they're all lofted or bunked and it's fine with most of us. But I know freshman year, if you debunked your bed, then you got charged for it because you're not supposed to do that. It's like illegal, not illegal, but it's against the rules at this point. So you're kind of stuck, but if your bed is too tall or too low, you can have them raised or lowered, depending on your... Is it true that CSUCI is haunted and that the dorm rooms are small? Dorm rooms, to me, aren't that small, considering you're paying a really good price for them. I know in Santa Cruz, and I guess Anna Kappa, each room is pretty much a different size. There again, we got the handicap room, so ours was big compared to other rooms. But it also depends on how you rearrange your bedding, or your beds, beds, and your desks. If you can rearrange them to where you get the most space in the center of the room, then it feels a lot bigger than if you leave it a lot of times the way it comes. But otherwise, I don't think they're exactly small. When you get into Anna Kappa, they are a lot bigger, only because it seems that way because you get a living room and a full kitchen. So it seems like you have a lot more space. Plus, if you get a single like me or Rosie or Puppet have, then it also seems a lot bigger because it's only you in the room and you're not sharing with another person. And our school is not haunted. At least I've never experienced hauntings of any sort. Our school, though, if you walk around the still abandoned parts of what used to be the mental institution, it is really creepy because they haven't touched them since, I think they closed in the 90s, early 90s, so they haven't touched them since then. So, you know, they're all, the paint's all chipping off and some of the windows are broken and stuff like that. So it's really creepy at night, but I haven't experienced ghosts or anything like that. Okay, and then I also have a question that says, hey Jamie, were you able to bring any more mini fridges or refrigerators, or can you only use what they provide? Now, this is kind of tricky because when I made the first video, we had to bring our own mini fridges and microwaves, and we could have up to 2 mini fridges, and I want to say 1 microwave or 2 microwaves. And that was because the school did not provide us with any of that. This year though, I know in Santa Cruz you get one of those really nice tall mini fridges that has a separate freezer and a separate fridge, and then you get just like your standard little microwave. I don't know if you're allowed to bring another mini fridge, since I know freshman year we were allowed to have 2, so you possibly can. I do not know for sure, so don't hold me to that. But I don't think you can bring another microwave, but at this point, it's like, unless there's 6 of you, then I would advise too many fridges, but as a freshman living in Santa Cruz, you really don't use it that much because you get 160 meals from the CAF, and it seems like a lot, and it is a lot, because you think, oh, it's going to take me forever to get through those, or I'm going to burn through them really fast. And trust me, if you don't burn through them really fast, you're going to be stuck like me and all my friends at the end of the semester during finals week, going to the CAF for every meal and every snack possible because you want to get the most out. If there's a swimming pool for students, there is a small, emphasizing the word small, pool for all housing residents. There is not one open to the general student population, which stinks. But it's not attached to the rec center. It's actually in Anacapa Village. So if you're a freshman in Santa Cruz, don't be afraid to come over and use the pool. I promise most of us Anacapa people do not bite. Another question I get a lot is whether freshmen are required to live on campus, and the answer is no. You do not have to live on campus for CSU Channel Islands. You can live off campus, like if you're from Oxnard or Ventura or Thousand Oaks and you want to drive, that's perfectly fine. But as someone who didn't really have an option but to live in housing, I feel housing for the first year is a really good experience. You get to meet a lot of people, you get to do a lot of stuff, and you get to adjust to going to school and the homework load, and it's very different from high school. So I feel that you should, especially if you live more than an hour away. Oh, there was another one that I liked, and it says, do you recommend CI for a city girl? What are my bangs doing? I don't know. I recommend CI for anybody. CI is really friendly. It's small. If you want the big stereotypical university experience that you see on like TV and stuff, go to UCLA or Berkeley or an Ivy League school. You'll get that experience there. CI, I feel, is not like high school, and I don't know if it's like a JC because I've never been to a JC, but it is a unique experience because the staff, housing staff, regular staff, everybody is here to help you, and you have a ton of resources available. I also like that our classes, unless you get like anthro or another big general ed class, they're really small. And then a most recent one that I got about the campus in general was, is it really as old on the inside as it looks on the outside? And the outside of our campus is staying with the original theme of the mental hospital of being a Spanish style. So we've kind of kept that. So the school has decided to keep the Spanish style, and yeah, but on the inside they're completely modern. I know the CAF is an older style, but you guys gotta remember that the school is only 11 years old, so everything is pretty much new. Like, new compared to UCLA or Berkeley or Notre Dame or stuff like that. It's very new, and not a lot of people have used them because a lot of the stuff started being implemented like in the third year of the school, not necessarily the first year we opened as CSUCI. I also got another request to make things of what you guys can do on campus. You guys can do a lot. I think people feel, since it's such a small school and that we don't have a big sports area team kind of thing, that there's nothing to do. But there is. We have a ton of intramural sports. I'll link you guys to the rec center page so you guys can check all of that out. My favorite thing on campus to do is Zumba, which is twice a week, and it's taught by Brandy Mancusi, and she is hilarious. This is her last year at CSUCI, so I don't know who's going to be teaching it in the future, but it's so much fun. I love to dance, and then it's kind of like playing Just Dance, except you sweat twice as much. Other things I know we have yoga, we have football teams, softball teams, soccer teams. I think we have lacrosse, we have a sailing club, anime club, art club, we have a sorority, we have a ton of stuff, which I will link you guys to everything. If you're a current student looking for stuff to do, then you need to go to your CI Sync, and every club, sport, anything is listed on there. Also, if you guys visit the rec center, They will tell you everything that they have, which is a lot. And another thing that's my personal favorite that I found out this year as a junior, which I did not realize, is that when you go through the rec center and you go to our CI boating center, which is over at the Channel Islands Harbor, you guys have to just take a safety class, which I haven't taken yet. And you can do kayaking, and they have paddle boards this year. Channel Islands, as far as I know, is not really a party school, but I'm not exactly in the party circle, so I don't know. I haven't been invited to a party yet. And then as far as like nightlife, as far as I know, we really don't have anything in Camarillo. You have to go out to like Thousand Oaks, where you can go to like Borderline, which is a country line dancing club. And on Wednesdays, I think if it's the same as last year, college students get in at a discounted price or for free. I want to say it's discounted price and not free, but I'm not 100% sure. And then I know I don't know, we don't really go out to Ventura that much. We mainly stay Oxnard, and then we go out to Malibu. The beaches are not walking distance, just so you guys know. You will have to either find a ride, and I don't know if any buses or anything that go out that way. Camarillo doesn't exactly have the best public transport system at the moment because we're so small. But there is a bus that runs to and from the school to the Amtrak, and from the Amtrak you can get one to Ventura or Oxnard, and you can go to the outlet malls and stuff like that. But yeah, I've been talking for 18 minutes, so I'm going to end this video right here. I hope you guys found this somewhat helpful as a future CI student / I want to know about CI / I am part of CI and I have no idea what I'm going to do here. If you guys have any questions, you can leave them in the comment section down below. I will be happy to answer them. All these questions that these people have been asking, I actually answer personally. If I don't answer your question, it's because the reply button does not show up on your question, so it might be your privacy settings, but I will try and answer your questions as best I can in some way. If you ask me on Twitter or Instagram, and now I have a Tumblr, I will answer them there as well. And so yeah, I hope you guys like this video. Please give it a big thumbs up for Channel Islands Spirit, because we are CI. And I will see, oh wait, nope, I still gotta tell you, all my social media links are down below. Please follow me on all of them, and you will be constantly in the loop of what I'm doing here at CSUCI. If you go to CI and you have questions and you want to ask me in person, feel free. I live in Anacapa, so you'll see me around Anacapa, probably at the pool or just in the caf. If you see me in the caf, don't be afraid to come say hello. Say, oh my gosh, I watch your YouTube videos. I have that happen. Not in the caf lately, but I've had that happen at a floor meeting where half of my floor, shout out to A3, said, oh my gosh, your videos were so helpful. I love it when you guys do that. It makes me feel so famous. Like, you guys don't even know. It's such the strangest feeling ever. But anyways, I'll go more into that in my next video because it's a double whammy Wednesday. But yeah, social media links down below. Follow me on all of those, which I have Instagram, Pinterest, Twitter, and now I have a Tumblr, which for the time being is not going to be like personal Tumblr for now. Again, watch the next video to find out why. And yeah, so I will see you guys sooner rather than later. So goodbye.